Fear has been marketed poorly. We speak of it like it's a disease, some malignant force that seeps into our bones and turns our hearts to mush. The Self Help Brigade tells us to banish it, to breathe through it, to reduce it down to a shallow puddle of nothing with affirmations and tea. But let's not kid ourselves. Fear is not the villain. Fear is the call to rise. It is not fear that keeps you in bed, it is resignation. Fear wakes you. It sits on your chest like a feverish ghost and whispers, move or die. That's not paralysis, that's the opening salvo of purpose. If fear is the enemy, then why does it save the child from the fire, the traveler from the cliff's edge, the people from the tyrant's fist? Fear is the flickering candle that casts long shadows so you might notice the monster behind you in time to fight back. Fear is the only reason I've survived half the shit I've lived through. Because fear is not cowardice. Cowardice is denying fear its purpose. Fear tells you the house is burning. Cowardice says sit still and wait for the flames to ask nicely. Worry, anxiety, all the jittery, jumpy signs of the soul trying to make sense of entropy are just road signs pointing to the things that matter. We fear because we care. We worry because we love. The anxious mother is not weak, she's clairvoyant. She sees futures and starts building barricades. You fear because you know what's at stake. Fear of thunder sends us inside. Good, because the storm was never going to write us a poem. Fear in the dark alley reminds us to listen harder, move slower, watch the shadows. Evolution gave us that fear for a reason. The people who didn't have it were eaten by wolves or bought into timeshares. Fear refines us, it sharpens the blade. It demands you get your shit together now. Fear for your child's future is not to be brushed away with a vague Facebook post about good vibes. It is to be channeled. It is to be forged into policy, into protest, into unrelenting love that builds a better damn world. You feel fear because something in you refuses to give up. And hope is beautiful. It is the balm, the breath, the hand on your shoulder that says keep going. And joy is electric. It sparks, it ignites, it reminds us that we're alive. But fear is the blood. It moves, it rushes, it boils. Fear is the chemical cocktail that says pick a side down. So don't waste it. Zach De La Rocha didn't scream into the microphone so that we could meditate through the apocalypse. Rage has rhythm. Fear has teeth. Let it bite. Let it wake you. Let it push you up and out of your comfort and into the street where history is being written in real time by those brave enough to show up. And you can forget the old tired quote about fearing fear. We've seen what the worst of us will do when they are unafraid. So let them be afraid. Let them fear the day we stop wringing our hands and start balling our fists. Let them tremble when we rise with purpose in our eyes and steel in our spines. Let them know that we will not go quietly, that we will build and burn and bleed if it means our children won't have to. We are not meant to be fearless. We are meant to use fear like a match in the dark. So wake every day with fire in your chest and thunder in your step. Live so fiercely, so loudly, that when the bastards kill you, they don't just throw a party, they have to build a monument just to try and forget what you taught them. Because fear, when it is understood, is not the thing that breaks you. Fear is the thing that moves you. Define still death.